All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. And salutation and much love to Yakim out there pushing out his word in truth and sincerity. This is the brother Osh from Great Millstone, Tampa, back with another quick lesson. Lord's will is edifying to the hopeful elect. And it's going to be on the mark of the beast. Just some articles I came across, just doing some studying here, different words. But yeah, this is plain and evident at this point in time what the mark of the beast is. And they're about to come, Esau is about to show his horns, all right? Like the scriptures say, he knoweth that he hath but a short time. All right, so he's coming down with great wrath. Look at that real quick. Is that 12 and 12, Revelation 12 and 12 says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. All right, he knows that his little season is coming to an end. So his last deception, all right, is going to be to cause all small and great, rich, poor, free and bond to receive a mark. And he's going to do it by deception. Deceptive means, okay, he's going to lead people astray, as he did test runs on this the last 3 years. But let's go ahead and read Revelation 13 and 14. It says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. And that's going into the ancient Roman Empire. And now it's back today. The image is the New World Order, the one world order, the philosophies, all right, the doctrines, all the BS, idolatry, the witchcraft, the women, feminism, all right, the LGBT community, all that is part of their agenda. But ultimately, it's all culminating to the New World Order, okay, which they're cramming down everybody's throat, all the nations. But the main targets are you Israelites, because that's who they really want to chip or put the mark of the beast on, because they want your allegiance. Instead of you giving your allegiance and worship to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, they want you to worship them, Esau, Edom, the devil. That's why the scriptures say that he sets himself up as the Most High. But reading on, it says, and he gave, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, right? Because they have set up a system, all right? The beast has got global dominance, all right? EU and NATO, which now is being challenged, but it's because it's all biblical prophecies, the Lord doing this. But they have, through America, spread their philosophies, that wine of Babylon through the four corners of the earth, which is ultimately leading to the New World Order. It says that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. That's what happens, when these countries don't want to play ball. What happens? America and other countries invade them, okay, in the name of democracy, which is part of the wine of Babylon. All right, it's all part of their bullshit philosophies of the beast. And that's going to get to the point where they're going to start killing individual people for not worshiping the image of the beast. You don't want to be part of this New World Order. You're going to get put down because you're the enemy of this. You're the enemy of the world. The whole world's coming together. What's wrong with you? That's how they're going to present it. Oh, you don't want to get chipped? Why not? You must be a terrorist. Okay. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or on their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And something I want to go into real quick before I bring out this article is, I went back into, we already know what charagma means. Charagma is that chip. The charax, the root word of that is the palisade. That's the delivery method, which they use the same delivery method for that juicy juice, which they poisoned many people throughout the world with, if you know what I mean. Then the graphos, going into what's written, the coding, all right, all your information, All right, your everything from your money to your digital ID to your passport, digital passport. If it's coded for to open certain doors, all right, coded turn on your car, whatever. Okay, but something I wanted to point out, because I mentioned in digital ID, which this is how they're gonna really push it like that, because they're gonna want you to authentify or identify yourself or authenticate your identity. Just like now, a lot of these websites and apps, they have two-step verifications. Now they're making pass keys and all this. Well, why do all that when they can just put you will be the pass key. All right, the authentication will be done through that chip put in you. Once they identify you, then they'll put the chip in you, and all that information will be stored in the chip. There won't be no need for passwords. But also, again, the digital ID. Let me go back. Karagma here. It says B. It says the mark branded upon horses. And why would they brand horses? All right. Well, I just googled, simple Google. Why are horses branded? Brands are commonly used means to identify individual horses as an aid in farm management, and that because all you people are cattle to the elites. You're all goyim. All right. It says and as a theft deterrent. Brands are also used to identify a line of horses from a particular ranch so as to increase their marketability. But so it's to identify them, in other words. Okay, then that's what Esau wants to do. He wants to identify who's with him and who's not with him, and be able to instantly identify you. Oh, you don't have a wallet, you don't have your ID. We'll scan this chip. Let's see what it says for brand and etymology. Verb, I guess. It says to impress or burn a mark upon with a hot iron, cauterize, stigmatize, a shystai stigma. All right. 666, originally of criminal marks or cauterized wounds. Often fix a character of infamy upon with a criminal mark in mind. Yeah, well, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a criminal. You're going to be a criminal if you take that brand from the devil. It's going to be criminal in the sight of the Lord. Let's see here. Yeah, so it's just a brand is to identify. So, and this particular brand is going to be implanted inside of you. All right, so let's go ahead and get this article here. This is fairly new. I think it came out today, August 11th, a couple days ago, 2023. It says chip implants get under your skin so you can leave your keys at home, unlock doors, authenticate your identity, or show off cool party tricks. Oh, that's stupid. Anyway, say software engineer Miana Wendell has about 25 implants under her skin. So you people are saying that the chips ain't real and they can't be used to buy things and it doesn't exist. It ain't no microchips. Well, what about this person? Just this one person has 25 implants ranging from magnets to RFID tech. And there's people as we speak using it to buy. You got the Neuralink, right? It says while that might make your skin crawl if you're squeamish. For the most part, they're really not noticeable. She told Engadget at the DEF CON security conference on Thursday. Wendell talked about how she became interested in implants and her experience programming them for personal use, like scanning into her former office building. RFID tech powers scannable technology like subway cards or tap to pay. So this technology is actually being used as we speak to buy things. Tap to pay, right? Implantable device, RFID device, people are currently using to tap to pay. This is the relatively simple tech was first patented in the 1970s. So this has been around some 50 years, almost 50 years. Okay. And body modification dates back millennia. Despite this, RFID implants still haven't reached their full potential. Yeah, because their full potential is what? To buy and sell. To enslave the New World Order. The serfs of the New World Order. Okay? The peons. That's what they want to do. That's the full potential of it. It says Wendell But if you want to go clubbing and not bring a bag, you can buy the right style of lock and implant a sensor that you can't lose to scan in and out of your home. So that's, again, they're gonna present it with convenience. Oh, you can go have fun. I know it's some whatever Esau does in this next, his next agenda, his next move on the agenda, to cause all these people into a panic and hysteria. Well, he's gonna come with the solution. When they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction shall come. Yeah, he's gonna have the solution. Oh, it's all, you can go back to clubbing, just like they were saying with during the this COVID shit. Oh, you can just, if you want to go back to normal, you got to take this, you got to do this. So this is gonna be this. That was a trial run. If you want to go back to clubbing, you want to go back to your job, you want to do this, you're gonna have to take this chip. You want to use your money, you're gonna have to take this chip. You want us to be able to identify you not as a terrorist, you gotta have to take this chip. You want to be in these safe cities, you got to take this chip. You want to eat, you got to take this chip. You see how they're going to put, he causeth all? It's not he's going to force you, put a gun to your head. No, he's going to make a scenario where you have to make a choice. And most people are not willing to trust in the Most High. They're not willing to starve a few days. They're not willing to even consider that this man has an alternative agenda. Say still, they're not magic. Chip implants don't work like Hollywood movies. Founder of biohacking and implant service Dangerous Things, Jamal Grafstra, told Engadget, they're not even active or alive or energized when there's no reader that is within a very close proximity. Yeah, well, what about your phone and all the smart devices that in the 5G network, the grid, all this shit that's around you? So that's a bunch of BS. Says that, and the Wi-Fi, the Bluetooth. Come on, man. This says that means the scope of the scope, which I understand, because you got, when you go to the machine, you got to tap it directly or just hover the card over. But it did. Come on, man. All these passive devices. First of all, it's powered by your BTUs, your body thermal units. So it says that means the scope of use for RFID implants. Blah blah blah. Where was this one point on again? To it says companies are now looking for ways to use RFID implants as security tools. There's an inherent vulnerability associated with RFID tech because it requires access credentials to be open to be stolen. But having those credentials as an implant at least prevents someone from easily stealing your access cards. Yeah, going into the authentication becomes more important to prevent unauthorized account access. Yeah, another reason to save your digital currency, right? You don't want people stealing your digital currency and your identity. Okay, here goes. This is the last point I want to hear. RFID implants don't require FDA approval. Well, Neuralink just got approval for the brain implants. It says RFID implants don't require FDA approval because they're not medical devices, which I beg to differ, because the FDA has already approved it as a medical device back in 2004 off their own website, National Library of Medicine, okay, National Center for Biotechnology Information.gov, government website, 2004, November 6, FDA approves implantable chip to access medical records. It was called the VeriChip. Now, of course, they've gone and changed it. Oh, it's not going to be a medical device anymore. Oh, no, it's going to be something else, because, too many people were pushing that the conspiracy, right? But now they say it's going to be for your money. Now it's going to be for identification. Now it's going to be for this, and it's going to be the open doors, go clubbing, So even though it's been approved since 2004, now they're saying it doesn't need approval, even though it already has been approved. And here's the proof. Okay? This guy's a damn hypocrite. So, we'll end it off on this last little video I found. And this website, of course, they would put C19 vaccine in here. COVID-19 vaccine. I don't care if they take this video down. Fuck them. I got other channels I can upload on. The truth must come out. But anyway, this is Again, that's why they're moving away from calling it a medical device. They don't want it to be associated with this thing right here. But anyway, it says human chip implants, are they successful? WION, and it stands for this check this out. This channel stands for is the world is one news. The new world order. This is part, what are they saying? This is the new world order agenda right here. This is the image of the beast, what they're talking about. the image of the beast channel. And look at this robot looking bitch right here. Just listen to her.
Technology has advanced to an extent where we use finger scans and face IDs full-fledgedly. But when it comes to implanting chips under the skin, it doesn't seem to have reached its full potential. The act still feels like a gimmick rather than a modern robotic human. And
she would know. She's a modern robotic human.
Such is the scenario when this technology has already existed for many, many decades.
Yep, and we just read it in the articles from the 70s. Been around since the 70s. Not 90s, not the 2000s. This should have been around since the 70s. You think the devil don't know what he's doing? Shit.
Now, would you ever get an electronic chip under your skin?
Ain't no microchip. You see how foolish these other camps are starting to look?
The scenario when this technology has already existed for many, many decades. Now, would you ever get an electronic chip under your skin? The chips planted under the skin tend to carry the RFID technology. Now,
there goes Neuralink. So she's linking the chip to Neuralink, which is the one that's going to be in your forehead, like we read in Revelation 13. Let's go back to that. I don't know if we finished it. Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell. See, that's the main identification that the Most High gave us. All right. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai specifically gave us what it's going to be mainly used for, and hence why they're going digital with the currency. Save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So there's also going to be implants in the head. And what, lo and behold, Neuralink, Captain Save America, Captain Save the World, Elon Musk, the man that has space rockets in space. He owns Twitter. He owns PayPal. That's why Twitter has changed to X, because that X.com was originally PayPal. If you go into the history of it, okay, he's the only person not supposedly not affiliated with the government. He doesn't work for the government, supposedly, but he can fly to space. Who the fuck can do that? Only countries can go to space. Last time I checked, don't they have what's it called? The military, the airspace. You're not able to fly in this airspace. They can put, hey, you're in over our airspace. So how the hell does he just shoot up rockets into space, right? But that's another lesson. Yeah, he got American Space Force, but this nigga just shooting missiles up into space. That's madness. How many Starlink? How many damn rockets did they shot up there? Who is this guy, man?
Decades. Now, would you ever get an electronic chip under your skin? The chips planted under the skin tend to carry the RFID technology. Now, RFID, or radio frequency identification, enables technologies like tap to pay and subway cards. So in case you don't want to carry your bags and bank cards to pay, you can have such chips installed under your skin. One can also install sensors and avoid carrying...
So you see how they're avoiding the word hand? Under your skin.
Keys to home and unlocking cars. But an important point to note is that...
There it is. You pay with your hands. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell. See, if he had the mark, so if you don't have this chip, you won't be able to pay, period. Or buy or sell anything. It's not rocket science.
Such technologies do not work like how they would for example, in a Mission Impossible film. In fact, they don't work half the time and are still a bit far from being successfully used.
Yeah, you go ahead and keep thinking that when they come and push it down your throat, we'll see how that goes for you. So, Lord's will, this is edifying. Just wanted to make a quick video. And with that, shalom.